September 30th, 1882. Electric dawn. The Vulcan Street plant in Appleton, Wisconsin went into operation as the first Edison hydroelectric central station in North America. This event marked a pivotal shift in American energy history from isolated demonstration systems to practical commercial electric power. The plant combined water power from the Fox River with Edison's direct current dynamos to illuminate Henry J. Rogers' residence and two adjacent paper mills. The success of this venture demonstrated the viability of pairing hydroelectric energy with centralized electrical distribution. Henry J. Rogers, president of the Appleton Paper and Pulp Company and the Appleton Gas Light Company, served as the entrepreneur behind the project. He had learned about Edison's steam-powered Pearl Street station in New York and believed that the Fox River offered an opportunity to use water power instead of steam. The Appleton Edison Electric Light Company was formed earlier in 1882 to plan and execute the hydropower project. Initial trials began on September 27th, but the system failed to light the lamps. After adjustments, the system succeeded on September 30th, powering the Rogers home, the Appleton Paper and Pulp building, and a Vulcan paper mill. The installed dynamo produced approximately 12.5 kilowatts of direct current, sufficient for an estimated 250 lamps. The distribution system used bare copper wires and lacked voltage regulators or metering devices. Operators gauged brightness by eye and adjusted voltage manually. Customers paid a flat monthly fee per lamp rather than per usage. Early service suffered from brightness fluctuations and lamp burnout, especially during variations in river flow. To reduce those problems, the generator was relocated to a lean-to shed and driven by a separate water wheel rather than being tied directly into the mill operation. The Rogers house, eventually known as Hearthstone, is recognized as the first residence in the world powered by a centrally located hydroelectric Edison system. It is preserved today as a historic site, complete with original wiring, switches, and light fixtures. The larger significance of the Appleton plant lies in its role as a proof of concept. Edison's steam-powered Pearl Street station had begun service only weeks earlier, on September 4, 1882. The success of the Appleton project catalyzed interest in hydropower applications across the United States. Within 4 years, numerous hydroelectric projects were underway. By the turn of the century, hydroelectric generation had become a major component of the U.S. electricity supply. Engineers and entrepreneurs studied Appleton's challenges with voltage stability, distribution wiring, and economic modeling of electricity supply. Those early lessons guided the design of later electric utilities. The Appleton experiment also demonstrated that local natural resources, rivers and falls, could power centralized electricity systems. This insight shaped the siting of later hydroelectric dams and utility networks. The designation of the Vulcan Street plant as a landmark by engineering societies attests to its role in American history. As the first Edison hydroelectric central station serving private and commercial customers, it is celebrated as a turning point in the electrification of American industry and homes. Thus, Appleton's 1882 achievement stands as a milestone. It converted hydropower into commercial electricity, bridged theory and practice, and laid foundations for the modern electric utility system in the United States. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.